You don't want to lose the hatred that you have for someone else. You don't want to let it go. We're going to talk a little bit about letting go today. Because, see, some of your prayers is blocked because you're not willing to release. Let me give you an example. And I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit. A story was told of a woman who was looking for a husband. And when the counselor began to deal with them, asked them about some relationships they had in the past, and they says, oh no, I can't let him go because he did me whichever way he did me. I can't let him go. And it was very interesting because in the process of saying that, the counselor said, because you have not let him go, you're still holding him, therefore another man can't come into your life. Touch your neighbor and say, who are you holding on to that is blocking the next person from coming in? The mothers over here are conversating. Are y'all getting together, all those that y'all have held on to? Mother Myers and Mother Jordan was here dialoguing here. Okay. God can only give you what you take possession of, what you know or feel. See that word feel again? That which you feel belongs to you. God can only give you what you take. I like to almost add there, or what you feel. God can only give you what you take. And you cannot even take it unless you feel it on the line. It's got to feel as though the thing bit you. It has bitten the line, the bait on the line. Everybody say bait. Bait, amen. It has come on your line. It has bit your bait because you sent your faith out there as bait and you felt the tug on the line. You can only get, amen, what you take. And here it says you can only give what you take. Now, I like this other part here. Give. What you hold on to, you lose. What you give, you keep. See, that's kind of a different twist from the world. You see, seed time and harvest. If I hold on to my last 100, I'm going to lose it. Something in this life is going to grab it. But when I open up my hands to release it, as I give it, I keep it. Because now my hands is open to receive hundreds. Say with me, what I give, I keep. Until you see it, you will not. Until you what? You will not. Move on. Everyone say this word. Bait. Bait is, I made it an acronym, building an intention towards. Is the bait on the line? Do you have an intention towards something? Our thoughts are like what? Bait. Your thoughts is out there fishing for the form. Or better yet, creating the form from within. You can catch what? Now that's the truth. Even if you go fishing with no bait and drop a hook, you will get your hook will get tangled up in something when it hits bottom. See, that's when you don't have an intention. And some of you don't have no bait on your line. You're just out there saying whatever comes. You know, I hear some people say, you say, what kind of job you want? Well, whatever. Mm-hmm. I would never leave my destiny up to a whatever. I want to give my whatever some direction. Amen. How do you feel about something? I'm going to be specific on my feelings because my feelings know how to get what I am fishing for. You must vary the kind of bait you what? All fishes don't swim in the same waters. You don't use the same bait for the same kinds of fish. The more valuable the fish, the more valuable the bait. Amen. What are you welcoming into your what? Experience. Let's move on. Prayer. Now, we've been dealing with some areas about prayer. Now, the Bible tells us that man ought to always pray and not what? Faint. The Bible also tells us in 1 Thessalonians, it says, pray without ceasing. Now we're going to touch on some things about prayer right now that's going to send you in orbit for a moment. Prayer is a process of thinking a what? Can I tell you that prayer is thought? And thought is prayer. Prayer is, in some respects, every thought is a what? Every thought you are praying. Every time you think, that is a prayer that is going up to a father. Either the father of truth or the father of lies. Say with me, every thought is a prayer. Read this together. Again, thou art that. I am my thoughts. Whatever you are now is the results of your thinking. Amen. The presence of God sustains me. Now, we're going to be dealing with this area of prayer for a minute because I want you to understand some things about prayer that's going to help you out. But the presence of God is what sustains you. You're sustained by the presence of God, his indwelling presence. Let's move on. Read. Understanding life. Matter is mind in what? Matter. Matter is mind in manifestation. In other words, whatever manifests, it is your mind in manifestation. Your mind is always creating matter. This room was created by someone's mind. These stairs was the creation of someone's mind. You're wearing someone's mind. You're wearing someone's thought. Thoughts are things. This here was a thought. Everything around you is a thought. What kind of thoughts are you leaving behind? Body is a reflection of the your body is a manifestation of mind. Now fasten your seatbelt. How did I get the kind of body I got before I got here? Can I tell you that you had a mind